Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel, and have I got a treat for you. I just met this gentleman a few minutes ago when I got here. Well, actually, it's been probably an hour or so ago since we've been talking, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. We are going to fish when he gets done, but he's going to help me get a tradition started here with some of the local people around here. Now, what are you going to do, Tom? But first off, introduce yourself.
My name is Tom Dermy. Some people call me Origami Tommy.
Origami, I like that.
I enjoy making origami from dollar bills. And as we had talked earlier, there's a tradition that my buddy Dalton helped me get started. And I will make a fish out of a dollar bill and fish with someone, especially if it's a kid. And then whoever catches the first fish gets to put their initials and the date on that fish dollar. And then in order for them to keep it, they have to agree that next time they go fishing, they have to take someone with them and put the fish dollar on the line. And so it becomes kind of like a traveling trophy. And if it travels amongst a group of friends, it's a lot of fun at the end of the year to see who has their initials on it the most at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, it's important to remember that once I fish with someone, I traded him dollars today, so it's not going to be, if he catches the first fish, he ain't keeping my dollar.
This one is yours. Yes, absolutely.
But it's important for everybody to remember that this origami thing, once I fish with somebody and they catch the first fish and initial it, it's never going to come back to the channel. It's going to be theirs to do, so guys, those of you who are fishing with me, you say you want to do that origami challenge, well, be prepared to lose.
I love it.
All right, Tom, be my guest.
So we'll just kind of get this started. I won't go into details, on doing the actual pattern. You can find these patterns easily on the internet if you just do a search for dollar origami, and this is actually going to be a shark. So if you do decide to give this a try, one of the things you have to remember is that doing origami is like balancing a checkbook for those of you that are old like me. And remember balancing a checkbook in that if you're off a little bit at the beginning, everything after that will be off as well. So it
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and I've been doing this for over 30 years. So I'm a little quicker at getting my angles and alignments and what have you. I've learned a few tricks over the years, but when you first start, take the time, make sure that all of your edges are lined up, or if you're using, like I'm using a crease here, make sure that you are being accurate right on that crease as you go along. And then the other thing that I learned the hard way is a soft fold versus a hard fold, and I'll explain that here in a second. There we go.
You into a video.
Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. I don't mind. And if this helps someone, enjoy a new hobby, or if this enjoys, if someone enjoys this as a way to get someone to come fishing with them, a way to kind of make it a little bit of a competition. I always say it doesn't matter, you know, where you are and who you are. Us guys, for some reason, we make everything a competition.
Yeah,
I say it's part of the Y chromosome. We want to make everything a competition. I think it makes things fun for us. So, all right, let's see here. The wind's playing with me a little bit,
I
but
thought maybe
we'll overcome it. We will overcome it. There we go. So this will eventually become the tail. Right here.
Right there?
Yep, this will become the tail.
Okay.
So to do that, you know, I've got to, the head will go this way and the tail will go that way. So to make that happen, I'm just going to swing this up. There we go. And again, a lot of this is just finagling it to make sure it gets where I want it to be. And if you notice, I'm just kind of pinching down a little bit to kind of hold it where I'm at. That's the soft fold. And then when I have it absolutely where I want it to be, so I want this to be more of a straight line, so I'll move that so it's more of a straight line. And then I'll use my fingernail to crease it. That's the hard fold.
Okay, all right. Just like tying a knot.
Just like tying a knot.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So we'll work on this tail a little bit more. Line these edges. Right there. It's my soft fold and my hard fold. When I first got started with origami, it was with the traditional origami paper, and you know, that's always a lot of fun. It's a great place to learn, but I had a lot of origami sitting around. I'm like, okay, now what do I do with it? You know?
Right.
But by doing it with dollar bills, it's something that I have on me. I can use it as part of a tip at a restaurant, or you know, what have you. The waiters and waitresses always really appreciate that. It's been a way that I could do things like this, like the fish dollar that we've talked about.
Right.
And people kind of appreciate the art a little more because it's something they associate with. So, all right. And sometimes I use this little trick. I always keep my Leatherman on me, okay. And this is the Leatherman Free P4. I actually got this because I like watching the show Alone, and those guys do a lot of hunting and fishing with things that they've created, and I believe it's Clay, I don't remember his last name, maybe Walker or something like that, won one of the series of Alone.
Oh, the
and this was the Leatherman that he took with him.
Oh, okay.
On the island. I figure, well, if he can survive 90 some days on an island using a Leatherman,
right,
this is the one I want.
Exactly. I don't blame you there. Right.
And they're handy as a pickup truck. That's something else that I'm somewhat known for, is my silly sayings.
It's like I'm finer than a frog split 3 ways.
Yeah, I say finer than frog's fur.
Yeah.
I'm hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit.
Yep.
My latest one was I'm as stubborn as a mule, dingy as a bat, but sweet as a peach.
My mother and father were from Arkansas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they came up with some dandies too every once in a
Oh,
while.
I could imagine.
It's raining harder than a cow peeing on a flat rock.
Okay, yeah, yeah, there you go. All right, so the tail is coming together here.
Yep.
One more thing to do to the tail, and then we'll start on the head.
All right.
There we go. All right, tails together.
Is that the dorsal I see there too?
It is, yes, sir.
All right.
Line up the edge in the corner there. There we go. And then this will become the mouth. There.
So when I titled this having something to do with origami and fish, it's going to attract a lot of new viewers to the channel.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
They're probably going to want to see more of you doing origami.
Well, if that's the case, I'll be happy to exchange information with you, and
Okay.
I'll be happy to come back.
Oh, great. We'd be glad to have you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So I tell you what, I posted a tornado video on May 20th that so far has gotten me 40,000 views and 225 new subscribers. So if you guys that are watching this subscribe, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to me and give me, I'll be fair and I'll say 5 new subscribers. What do you say?
That'll work.
I'm not asking for a lot.
That's not
Right.
asking too much at all.
Right. If you guys subscribe, I'll talk Tom into coming back on the channel and doing another one. It doesn't have to be fish. It can be anything he wants to do. You know, we can even fish together part of the time if we choose to.
Absolutely.
Or just sit back and shoot the shit like we're doing.
I'm a pro at that.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm not a professional because I don't get paid, but I'm a pro at it.
Right.
All right, we are just about there.
Liking what I see.
See if I can get this last fold here to cooperate.
The last one is always the hardest, I bet. Right?
Sometimes it is, yes. There have been times where we'll just say it didn't go according to plan, and I end up unfolding it and spending it.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah, it's just like fishing. Sometimes it doesn't go your way, and you just have to go back at it another day.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
All right. There we go. Cement that in. And he's even got a little eyeball there in
I
place.
see that right
Yep.
right there. Let's get this up here closer to the camera. Yeah, I see the eyeball. I like the fact that it actually looks like a great white with that white nose and that white belly, and
Yeah. Now the other thing that you want to do if you're doing origami with a dollar bill is I will take it and I'll put it in my wallet and then press it for a couple of days, because sometimes the folds will want to start opening up because it's a thicker paper.
I see. Okay.
But
all right.
yeah, there you go.
Thank
Tim,
you. I do
you're very
appreciate it,
welcome.
Tom. Yeah, look at that, guys. Oh wow, that is just awesome.
And I'll look forward to finding out who gets the fish dollar first to, gets their name on it.
I might even invite you along just to be here for it.
Okay. Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
All right. Okay, well, hey, thanks for this.
You're very welcome, Tim.
I'm going to close it out now and thank everybody for viewing. And remember, 5 subscribers, and we'll do some more videos together. We may do more videos together even without the 5 subscribers, but, it would be nice if you all did. So, anywho, have a great day. We're going to go fish, and we'll talk to you later.
Take care.
GoPro, stop recording.